This morning when I gave Caden his addition and subtraction of fractions sheets, he's adding and subtracting fractions, and a multiply fractions sheet. I said, do you need me to help you on those? Because I'm pretty sure Cumin remembers them. Cumin wasn't doing these today. And he was going to say yes, but then I said, I think Cumin remembers, and he's like, no, I don't need help. 5 minutes later, he asked me, am I doing these right? And he hands it to me. And he had every single one of them wrong. And he was doing the adding and subtracting fine. He'd forgotten how to multiply fractions, though. If anybody out there remembers anything about school, multiplying fractions is easier than adding and subtracting. So, I took Cumin's last times sheet away, and I said, don't worry about that. We'll do that tomorrow. From now on, you and Caden are going to stay together in math, because I think that you help him to understand it. He doesn't understand it as well if you're not studying with us. That's what I say. You, ladies and gentlemen, know what that means. It means Caden steps up a little bit, or something like that. And sure enough, later on, all the kids went out to recess. Caden's still sitting there working on his times fractions, because he's acting like it's hard. And first thing he says is, oh, I don't know about the very, very, very next problem. So I said, what's the problem? Having problems on one? He says, yeah, just the very next one. I said, well, just hold on a second. We'll bring Cumin in and he'll help us explain it. And he said, no, never mind. I think I got it. Just like that. Just like that. He's only 10, so I'm not going to be able to motivate him like that for long. Pretty soon his emotions will be more sophisticated, and he'll see that I'm just sort of manipulating him, threatening to bring his younger brother in to explain it. And he doesn't need it explained. What he needs to do is take responsibility and try to do a good job, and be proud of doing a good job. He's learning that bit by bit. He's very close to being broken of blurting out irrelevant answers, but he's still not totally broken of that. And so I've got now Cumin and Caden together, working every day. They will learn the same lessons together, working in now reducing fractions. And there's one crucial rule to reducing fractions. The first rule, I call it with the kids. I say there's the first rule to reducing fractions is you divide the top and the bottom by the same number, whatever number you choose. I mean, not that you can choose any number you want, but whichever number you end up choosing, you have to divide the top and the bottom by that. Cumin remembers it. He's bored. He's sick of saying it. But Caden can't remember it unless Cumin's helping us on the math. If Cumin's not helping us, then Caden has no idea what the first rule of reducing fractions is. He's forgotten what fractions are. Reducing, what's that? Severe, severe amnesia, to the point of near retardation, unless his younger brother's helping us. And then he's on it as quick as he can be. Sometimes quicker than Cumin, sometimes not. He tries awfully hard. So that's the only way I can think to motivate him. We're just going to keep motivating him like that for now. And hopefully he'll come around. It's certainly good for Cumin. He feels good about it. It's a little unfair that he has to do older person math. You know, and I said, you need to be doing it. You're good. You understand it better than he does, you know. So if he's ready for it, you're ready for it. Let's do it. And he's ready. It's just it's just 1 or 2 steps ahead of where he is. So I'm going to bring him up to speed, and we're just going to do Cumin and Caden together from now on. And as far as English and notes and stuff go, Daniel, Brandon, and Tabitha are together in a group. I have to watch them very closely. Cumin and Caden can get their notes down, sloppy as they may be. Now, I just need to formalize and structure the note-taking. I think that's my next task. Every day, I'll hand in a sheet of notes in each of 3 subjects, whichever subjects we do notes in that day. We won't do notes every day in every subject. And they'll just have to take down the things I have on the board but nice enough to hand in to me with their name on them and stuff. Not just, this is my notebook and here are my notes, you know, which is how they're treating it right now. I didn't really foresee that. So I'm going to work around that, get that fixed, get them to take notes religiously, if I may say, hand them in and get credit for doing that. Okay, so there's the most recent update. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your support. Daniel is paid through December, and we appreciate any contributions. Remember, that is at a rate of $5 a day. So if I have any students in the future that I'm able to offer sponsorship for, I might not be able to do it at a rate of $5 a day. That is pretty cheap, pretty minimal, but we'll see, because there's not a huge market for education in this Littleton County. Anyways, there's the update for now. We'll be back probably in a few days with more. Oh, I recorded some of Daniel reading today, so now we have a benchmark of progress to go against there. You're going to start up here and read this paragraph all the way down to there, okay?
That's long.
It should take you about 5 minutes.
It is about 500 years since Columbus discovered America. Before that time, people in Eport knew nothing or any lands on the western. Find the western. Find the